Remember, people don't work for us. We work for the people. I work for the people. They pay my salary. They pay your salary. They put their faith in you. I put my faith in you. And so we have an obligation. Everybody is entitled to be treated with decency and dignity. That's been missing in a big way the last 4 years. We have an obligation, but we also have a great privilege. Very few times does an individual get an opportunity to do something that can fundamentally, positively impact on other people's lives, not only here but around the world. You're engaged in and you're working with the most decent government in the world. And we have to restore the soul of this country, and I'm counting on all of you to be part of that. And it's not hyperbole. The only thing I expect with absolute certitude is honesty and decency, the way you treat one another, the way you treat the people you deal with. And I mean that sincerely. Remember, people don't work for us. We work for the people. I work for the people. They pay my salary. They pay your salary. They put their faith in you. I put my faith in you. And so we have an obligation. We're going to be judged whether or not we restored the integrity and the competency of this government. I need your help badly. Last thing I'll say, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. When I make them, I'll acknowledge them, and I'll tell you. And I'll need your help to help me correct them. We're not going to walk away. We're going to take responsibility. You know, there have been few moments in our history, in my view, when our nation has been more tested than we are now. Few when public service will matter more. And history going to measure us, and our fellow Americans will measure us by how decent, honorable, and smart we've been in terms of looking out for their interest. We've reached a point, in my view, where the American people have had the blinders have been taken off. They've been taken off and realized they didn't realize before just how much systemic racism still exists, because they didn't live in circumstances where they were with large minority populations, whatever the background was. And all of a sudden, they see what happened to George Floyd, with his nose being pushed up against the curb, suffocating to death and murdered. And they said, my God, that really happens. So much more we can do. We have such an awful lot to do, but I know you. I know your heart, your dedication, your commitment to this nation. And I know you can do it. And we're going to do it by leading with one core American value: humility and trust, collegiality, diversity, competency, and family. But I'm not joking when I say this. If you're ever working with me and I hear you treat another colleague with disrespect, talk down to someone, I promise you I will fire you on the spot. On the spot. No ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody is entitled to be treated with decency and dignity. That's been missing in a big way the last 4 years.